escorted by Jessica and Tommy Reza. Number 23, Chris Schwazo, escorted by Claudia Vega and Erwin Schwazo. Number 24, Jacob Warren, escorted by Zachary and Tiffany Warren. Number 25, Gabriel Ramlogan, escorted by Nina and Alex Ramlogan. Number 26, Aiden Sculler, escorted by Keisha and Tina. Next, we have another set of brothers, number 27 and number 76, Manny and Vinny Riojas, escorted by Mary Ann Riojas. Number 28, Anthony Guerrero, escorted by Madison, Aiden, Naisa, and Juan Guerrero. Number 32, Brennan Keir, escorted by Nate and Kate Keir. Number 34, Riley Blight, escorted by Candace Messick and Dylan Chapman. Number 42, Jackson Lesher, escorted by Scott Lesher, Sarah Amori, and Michael Amori.
The one that you can see the TV like a replay. Oh. It's your sister. How many are you in the family?
Number 44, Xavier Fears, escorted by Willie and Alexis Fears and Xander Fears' brother.
What? Yeah, her best friend's like 3 o'clock.
Number 45, Jacob Oregon, escorted by Crystal and Jacob Oregon.
Okay, nice to see you.
Number 46, Ryan Rincon, escorted by Robert and Mary Rincon. Number 50, Brady Foreman, escorted by David and Erica Foreman and Suzanne Lee. Number 51, Aaron Aranda, escorted by Hector Aranda and Adriana de la Cruz. Number 52, Gunnar Reynosa, escorted by Brandon Ramos and Abel Reynosa. Number 54, Bo Weimers, escorted by Dean and Marcy Weimers. Number 55, Gibson Conrad, escorted by Steve and Rachel Conrad. Number 58, Matthew Pruitt, escorted by Matthew McKenzie. Number 60, Riley Torno, escorted by Crystal and Craig Green. Number 62, Dawson Smith, escorted by Clint Smith. Number 64, Mark Garza, escorted by Myra Fajardo and John Cortez. Number 65, Jaeger Nimitz, escorted by Shane and Saber Machata and brother Joshua Nimitz. Number 67, Jonathan Burns, escorted by Jennifer and Wesley Burns. Number 70, Xander Chris, escorted by Julie Sigmund and Julie Sharp. Number 71, Sebastian Chavarria, escorted by Steve Sager and Monica Chavarria and Sochai Portillo.
That's what I can do. I can play number one. I can play number one all day. We got it. You know, it has a pool. That was on the equal time. We were in that pool.
Number 74, Jesus Morales, by Josica and Orlando Morales. Number 77, Theodore Bull, escorted by Amy and Aaron Bull. Hashtag Go Navy. Number 80, Ty Millis, escorted by Taz and Amy Millis. Number 81, Joe Hahn, escorted by Chris and Stephanie Hahn. Number 82, Martin De Los Santos, escorted by Marty and Orlando De Los Santos. Number 83, Charlie Zinsmeyer, escorted by Alan and Beth Zinsmeyer. Number 84, Brendan Butler, escorted by Brooks and Jerry Butler. Number 85, Jackson Calvin, escorted by Darren and Terry Calvin. Number 88, Kay Gallion, escorted by Norman and Shelley Gallion. Okay, number 15, Logan Van Sickle, escorted by Kelly Van Sickle. Next will be the drone specialist, Jasmine Gibson.
Oh no, it's trouble. That's trouble.
Escorted by Rochelle Rubenik and Lucas Mathis.
With these two and these two. I'll go up.
Mia Rocha, escorted by Victoria Rodriguez and Jonathan Virial. Exiana Esquivel, escorted by Macy Starr. Next, I think this is the trainers. Juliana Alvarado, escorted by Mom Jennifer Duncan and Gary and Brandy Alvarado. Mia Hernandez, escorted by Daniel and Sarah Hernandez. Gabriela Ayala, escorted by Berto and Bridget Ayala. Madison Locke, escorted by Lindsay Locke. Bailey and Skylar Madrano, escorted by James and Jessica Madrano.
I just now realized that.
Kate Ramos Campos, escorted by Alan and Marissa Ramos. Next, it looks like we have a pair of sisters, Elena Sanchez and Kara Sanchez, escorted by Jesse and Leah Sanchez. Natalie Upchurch, escorted by Nate and Jessica Upchurch. Ali Arocha, escorted by Chasita Arocha. Danielle Marquez, escorted by Grandpa Ray and Mom Corina Contreras. And Andrea Zamaripa, escorted by Jose and Jessica Zamaripa. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for this year's Panther varsity football and managers. Now let's go out and win a football game and qualify for playoffs. Got some announcements. The Valley fans, check out this year's football program. Special thank you to Joe Tyner with JT Advertising for the awesome programs featuring our administration, student athletes, staff, and sponsorship. Also, don't forget to stop by the Athletic Booster Club booth underneath the stadium for Medina Valley Spirit Wear and information on other athletic booster fundraisers to support Medina Valley Athletics.
Julia!
Also, a special announcement tonight, they are running discounts. This is the last home football game. They have discounted items down there, so if you're looking for
How you
some
doing, Miss
Panther
Mango?
Spirit Wear, go down and purchase some.
Oh, yeah.
Give you a
Why
good
the
price
hell
off.
do you want to do that?
Because I got
You're wasting a lot of milk.
Also, the student that will be speaking at this event tonight is a volunteering student selected on neutral criteria to introduce the event. The content of the introduction is the private expression of the student and does not reflect the endorsement, sponsorship, position, or expression of the district. Attention all Medina Valley students. This is a reminder that all Medina Valley students who will not be able to leave the stadium without a parent or guardian. Re-entry will not be allowed under any circumstances. We ask that you please cooperate with the rules. We're pleased to welcome you here today to Medina Valley. Good sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of educational
Oh, you
athletics.
can't hardly find a seat.
Our student athletes recognize that judgment calls by officials, coaches, and themselves are made in good faith and should be respected. Spectators can support both of these teams by refraining from derogatory and demeaning comments and cheers. We hope that you will enjoy the game and support the students in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. When Medina Valley sponsors an athletic event, it considers that happening to be the extension of the classroom, with the lessons learned as important as those coming out of the textbook. One very important lesson for our students is that of sportsmanship. Please help the Panthers in promoting good sportsmanship by refraining from derogatory remarks and gestures toward players, coaches, officials, and other spectators. School athletics is a vital part of student development, and together we can all help our students prepare for the future. Like we're having the student exchange right now at midfield. I'll check. They're just now coming, so we'll pause a minute and let their band set up before we do the visitors' alma mater. I'd like to get everybody up to date. This is the last regular season game. There are several games in the district tonight, other than this one here with Cigarroa and Medina Valley. Legacy is at Southwest. Southside is at Wynn, and Martin is at Dixon. We will keep you updated.
Tanner,
How are you?
how are you?
Several of these
No
games
riots,
have
no
playoff
shooting or
implications.
anything?
You know, just trying to make it
Regular
regular stuff, you know.
Southside
How's
and
your son doing?
Southwest are locked
The one
in
with the
Yeah,
bad leg?
he's doing well. We
How long has he got to be in that
for
camp?
the 1 and 2
Tuesday.
seeds out of our district.
Oh, he'll be
4
fine.
weeks.
But third
Yeah,
and
big
fourth
man.
seeds
Oh, I'm looking
are
forward.
still
My
up
back
in
is
the
killing me.
up in the air until
I'm lifting him everywhere.
tonight's
So
game.
you have
The
to
district, or
hang out with this one.
playoff representatives from District 14 5A, which is
She's showing me her
first round.
knee.
Our district
Oh, yeah.
He's
first
got
round.
knees for.
Corpus Christi,
Well, tell him turn this mic up a little bit.
Victoria
Yeah.
East,
It's not loud enough.
Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial, and Victoria West have all locked up spots. But the only one that is for sure is the number 1 spot, which is Corpus Christi Miller. The other 3 will depend on what happens in tonight's games.
I know. I was gonna say. I drove by there. I drove by, and I was like, there are 2 adults. One has no shirt on, and the other one is playing away with him. I guess go to the football, and then we're out there. It was
If you don't have anybody sitting by you, see here, we got all this reserve.
Well, I was still with Seth.
Okay,
They're the ones I came with. I think I filled his seat.
At this time, if the Cigarroa band is ready, we will do the alma mater.
That makes me so sad.
what's that?
Pretend they don't have anybody there and it's the last game.
Oh, they're,
Tanner, please tell me the game that we have.
Hey, Tanner, what's the most likely opponent next week?
I would say Miller.
We got to play there.
Yes. The only way we
Are
can.
they very good or just, I mean, sometimes Corpus Christi schools aren't that good.
I mean, they're not as good as Vets was last year, but they're pretty good. Vets and them, I think they barely beat Vets, and then I think they beat Victoria East is the other one that's up there. I think they beat them by like a touchdown, 10 points, something like that. But we'll see. But
So we got a chance.
if somehow Martin beats Nixon tonight and we go into third place, that would
And now the Medina Valley alma
What
mater.
did that do to us?
that would put us playing probably Vets or Victoria East, which are a little bit,
They're not as good.
Yes. We'll see.
And
It's still gonna be
volleyball's done.
It's still gonna be tough.
Huh?
It'll still be tough no matter what. But and then I mean I don't know how we don't go 6-8. We turned in like 24-06.
Yeah, I forgot about that. So we don't know what the cutoff is.
Not yet, but last year it was 22-50 or something like that.
Yeah, and then the deal is, are we gonna go play Del Rio and the big
Laredo, yeah.
Or are we gonna go play Smithson Valley, East Central, Warren?
Smithson Valley, Judson, Wagner, Veterans Memorial over there. Yeah.
It'll be a tough 2 years.
Yep. So it'll be interesting. 24-06.
Pull all the strings you can.
Yeah, exactly.
You remember that year that Ed was here?
We will have the presentation.
We had to
of
go up to Marble
the
Falls.
national anthem once both teams
They
have
had
gotten
an
over.
agreement worked out. Cal Allen was in with McCullen and them. And McCullen had worked out a deal to get out.
Yeah.
And we could go in. But the one person, the one school that didn't vote for us was Kerrville.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So looks like, I mean, based on all the numbers I've seen, there's no doubt. But tough 2 years.
And then after that, we'll be ready for the other high school.
Yeah. Then we'll just have to figure out how
So
they divide it.
your son's gonna go up there, or is he gonna come here?
If I make it that long. Every year it gets a little bit tougher.
It Is it tough for the principals like it was for the coaches?
Parents are just something else.
How you doing?
How are you, sir?
These days, you know.
I guess I was lucky. I just had one, but you know, the last year was, I just was thinking the other day, I could have come pretty freaking close to getting it. They accused me of hitting somebody. I didn't. Arm came out and pushed it back and said, no, I've asked you guys to go get the foul ball. I'm going to get it now. And that was the extent of it.
Yeah.
And God bless Solis. Associates, he never blinked an eye. Yeah, don't worry, just come here and hear these folks. Well, they didn't want to talk about that. They didn't want to talk about that. They wanted to talk about how come he wasn't getting
Unplug it for now,
Turn that back up.
Jeff. Unplug it.
You're watching MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Medina Valley Broadcast Network's broadcast of Medina Valley Panther football. We are live tonight from Panther Stadium in lovely, should I say Castroville, Texas, or are we
Yes.
still in between Castroville and Lacoste?
In between.
Okay, we're still in between Castroville and Lacoste. This is North Park Chevrolet and Datsun home moving broadcast. So thank you to our sponsors. I'm Jeff Stivers, along here with the veteran color guy for the Medina Valley Panthers, former black attacker, former Panther himself, Maury Stein. We're assisted by another former Panther, Marcus Fuentes. Thank you, Marcus, on the camera tonight. And the Panthers come to town, or the Panthers are in town, to play their final regular season game against Laredo Cigarroa, the Toros. So welcome, Laredo. And we were commenting earlier about their fans. Don't have any here yet, but we're thinking we may get some. So we're hoping that Laredo fans that aren't traveling are tuned in and listening tonight, and welcome to our broadcast. The Panthers come into tonight's game with a 4-5 overall record, and I believe it's, what is it in district? 3-3?
3-3.
3-3. Look to climb to 4-3 tonight and secure a either third or fourth spot in the playoffs. That is still yet to be determined, because in Laredo there is a matchup between Laredo Martin and Laredo Nixon. So the outcome of that game and the outcome of this game could determine third and fourth. The Panthers are locked into a playoff game, and they will be playing next week, and they will be traveling. But a lot of that will be determined. Hopefully by the end of tonight we'll be able to give you more information on that. Maury, I know that we want to wish our number one guy, Jared Lucky, and his wife Shannon. They welcomed the birth of their second baby yesterday.
Macy Catherine.
She is healthy, both mom and I guess Jared's doing okay too. Everybody's doing fine. The baby's healthy. Everybody's fine, and congratulations to them. But I'll be pulling time for Jared, and hopefully I do not disappoint the audience. Maury, let's talk a little bit about tonight's matchup. The Toros come in with an 0-9 record. They've struggled. I'm looking at their numbers as they take the field right now. They've got good numbers, and they did play a Did they play a freshman game last night or a JV game last night?
We had a freshman game here last night. It was 47-0.
47-0. Medina Valley freshmen did defeat the Toros JV freshman last night.
There was not a JV game versus Cigarroa down there. The JV A team went and played Alamo Heights A team, and the B team played.
Yeah. So I guess what Laredo decided to do was they just decided to go ahead and play with a varsity, and they moved up all their upperclassmen on the varsity, and then they just kept the freshman squad together. I guess their freshmen, I don't know what the thought is there, but it's kind of different than what everybody else does across the state. But I'm sure they have their reasons as the Panthers take the field and get ready for tonight's game. Do have some scores that Laredo Cigarroa, some of their opponents. Laredo Cigarroa has not scored more than 10 points in a game this year. So that'll be one thing that we can look at. Maury, our number one goal tonight is win the game. I think number two goal for our Panthers is to not allow more than 10 points. Not only that, they're looking for the third shutout of the year, which is something they haven't done in a while.
Well, in district play, the Panthers' average win is by 38 points. Their average in losses is 3. The 3 losses have came by a total of 2, 3, and 4 points. Their wins have been blowout wins. So it's either a big feast for the Panthers or no feast at all and losing by a narrow margin.
Yeah.
But we're having the prayer right now and then the national anthem. We're going to take a break and be back for the kickoff when Panther football continues.
It's the biggest sale of the year at North Park Chevrolet in Castroville. Get a new Silverado Crew Cab posted at $37,999, or get $5,000 off Equinox or $7,000 off Traverse. 1.9% financing available on new Chevrolets. Plus, get 2 years of no-charge oil changes and 1 year of unlimited car washes with all new Chevrolets. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Dodson House Moving and Construction is a 4th-generation company operated by the same family for over 75 years. We do turnkey work from moving your structure, setting the foundation, and all your construction needs. Aluminum decking, concrete work, canopies, and any other need to make your project operational. From moving to construction, large or small, Dodson House Moving and Construction does it all. Located at 12939 Southwest Loop 410 in San Antonio. Give us a call at 210-628-1459.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
There's power in the simplest of actions. Like one neighbor helping another, where everybody looks out for everybody else. Community is everything at Medina Electric Cooperative, and we're grateful for your trust. To provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on. Medina Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Double T Outfitters offers deer, dove, turkey, quail, and exotic hunts in Southwest Texas on over 20,000 low-fenced acres. They facilitate professional guide services, lodging, and fantastic meals while providing the best in Southwest hunting. Contact Double T Outfitters to find out details about their current package hunts. Contact owner Brett Ferguson at 210-413-1597 or online at doubleThunting.com.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
STRTC's partnership with Southwest Texas Junior College, Workforce Solutions Alamo, and ACOG Art gives a variety of options for education, workforce training, and transportation. Students can achieve their associate degree with day, evening, and internet class options, earn a certification in Level 1 welding, beginner air conditioning and refrigeration, or earn 5 certifications as patient care technician. For more information, call 830-741-8347 or strtcinfo@hondo-tx.org.
Welcome back to the Datsun Home Moving and North Park Chevrolet broadcast of Medina Valley football. As PA announcer Scott Stein recognizes our veterans, which is something they always do here at Medina Valley.
The real heroes.
Real heroes. Last home game, Maury, of the regular season. And looks like we got another crowd looks like to be filling in a little bit, but it is a Fiorella Friday night.
And it is opening weekend of hunting season, so you have some hunters that are out in the rush preparing for the first morning tomorrow morning.
That is true.
Good luck to those, and I want to remind everyone that is going to be out there, recognize what you are shooting at before you pull the trigger, please. Be aware of what the situation is.
And if you're like Maury, you pull the trigger once every 5 years, so just make sure that one time it's a good one.
That's right.
That's right. But, thanks to everybody out there, and best of luck. Looks to be shaping up to be a great hunting season. Just looking for a sheet there, Maury. You don't have one of those, there you go. That's what I was looking for. So
I just grabbed that one out of there because I use it to read the second quarter sponsors and our halftime sponsor.
And I'll go ahead and make that announcement too. We are going to the playoffs. So if anybody's looking to come aboard for the playoffs, you can contact me at 830-931-4504 or shoot us an email or go to our Facebook page, message us. We'll look to see if we can get something on there for you.
Captains out there for the Panthers. Number 3, Landon Burns. Number 28, Anthony Guerrero. Number 16, Lomo, Lorenzo Morales. And number 67, Jonathan Burns.
Yep. Big round of applause there for Anthony Guerrero, who suited out.
Number 7, Martin Salazar. Number 9, Jordi Rivas. Number 15, Hugo Banda. And number 32, Romero Santos. And Jeff, did you see who won the... What did we get, Marcus? Laredo won the toss and chose to receive. So I believe if the Panthers would have won, Jeff, it would have been the same outcome because they'd have probably put their stunted defense out there first anyway. So that's the situation you're going to have here.
Yeah, well,
regardless.
Regardless, but probably would have been a deferral, which is pretty much what they've done all year. So as we line up here for the opening kickoff, kickoffs, of course, this year have all been sponsored by Medina Electric. Thank you to Medina Electric.
Connor Chris, Jeff, once again doing the
and we
kicking off, and he was the young man that we had at Sports for Supper. Very nice young man. Talked real good, knew exactly what to say at the right times. Just a great kid. Great young man. Excuse me, he's not a kid anymore.
Let's see, who's back deep? You're going to have to help me with my vision tonight. Looks like number 31, or is that 21? Yep, we got binoculars. Looks like number 31. Nope, must be 21. And the kick goes to, is hits short on the 10-yard line, checks up a little bit. Number 15's messing around with it, and he's going to be swarmed under. First one down there was number 24 for the Panthers, Jacob Warren, and he was finished off by number 52. And that would have been Gunnar Reynosa. So good start for the Panthers. It's 2 weeks in a row, Maury, that Panthers, the opening possession for the other team is going to begin inside their own 5-yard line.
Well, Jeff, and you remember a couple of shows ago, we had Gunnar Reynosa on the show. He was the young man who blocked the extra point and ran it back for 2 points for the Panthers.
Toros come out in a spread look. They're going to throw it. Number 1's going to hit number 12 on a little short out route, gain of about 7 yards. Number 1 is Armando Mata, who is their sophomore quarterback. He hits Javi Melendez, who is a junior. A lot of sophomores and juniors on this team. Young team. They stay in that spread formation, and they move the running back over to the short side. Banda with the signal is going to have a little outside.
Quarterback keeper.
And he's going to be stopped short. Banda doesn't look like he gained a yard. He didn't gain anything.
Suazo Vega and Kennard on the stop there for the Panthers.
So we're going to have 3rd down and...
I think that's same too, Jeff.
Yeah, still 3rd and 2. Second and 2, now it's 3rd and 2. And they got somebody down.
Yeah, he tried to get to the sidelines and just...
He couldn't, huh?
Dropped down. He's holding his wrist.
Yeah.
So let's hope that young man is okay. Panthers using that little break to huddle up here on the sidelines, get the defense set.
Which, here we go.
It's not really supposed to do, are you?
No. That's they're running them back out there. So.
Well, now they're going to call a timeout.
Okay.
So
we got a
the Toros, and that
timeout.
timeout is sponsored by Peerless Equipment. Thank them. They've been on the board for a long time as one of the sponsors.
Peerless Equipment. Thank you.
Edwin Hatcher.
That's
him walking up right now.
There he is. Yep. I guess we're going to stay right here for now, Maury.
And Jeff, we got on a little late because we were doing the parents' night and stuff. But what's your key tonight for the Panthers to come away here with a win?
Well, I think the key tonight is, number 1, win. But to get there and do that is stay healthy.
Well, Jared and I.
That's my key tonight.
Jared and I,
stay healthy.
The one word that we used most every week is to finish. You got to finish your drives on offense and with some points.
Last week was a pretty good indicator of that when you're scoring on your first and second plays. They were finishing early.
Well,
it'd be nice to see again.
Well, and how did it get started? Your kicking team put them deep in the hole.
So we got 3rd and 2 here. Looks like that's a different quarterback.
Number 15.
And he's
Morales
Lomo
eats him up.
Lomo swallowed him. And that's going to be about a 5-yard loss. Number 15 was, that was Hugo Banda.
Yep.
Hugo Banda.
And he's listed on the program as a skill
I think that
player,
was
so they kind of move him around, kind of like a wildcat formation there, huh, Jeff?
Right. Yep, it's going to be 4th and 7.
And Morales didn't have no part of it.
And it looks like, I can't tell who that is, looks like number 1 again to punt. Is that Armando Mata back there to punt?
That's, looks like number 1.
And then we've got number 2, Jaden Tesoro, back to receive the punt, and he's going to get a chance if he comes up gets it on the hop at about the 45. Beat the first guy, but he can't get around the second guy, and he'll return it 6 yards to about the 39. But good opening field possession for the Panthers as they will start plus 39.
Santos on the stop there for the Toros.
So at the 10:18 mark of the first quarter, the Panthers are going to get their first possession. And quarterback Michael Newton will lead them out in one of their standard formations here. It's going to have it's like a double slot. pistol set, motion, and the first handoff is going to go to Daniel Reza, and he's going to get about 4. Let's give him 4.
55 on the stop there for the Toros. That's Kevin Guzman.
We never did get lights up here, huh?
Nope.
So, once again, looks like same formation. It's going to be a drop back now. Newton's hit as he throws the ball, and that's going to be over the outstretched hands of senior Carter Hewitt. Defensive end up top, got a little inside move on the tackle over there and was able to get inside and get a little pressure on Newton.
Diego Ramirez got a hand in Newton's face, forced him to throw that, Jeff, probably a little bit earlier than he really wanted to.
Really couldn't follow through on it, so it's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
4 down territory, Jeff?
Absolutely. But they're going empty. Got trips to the bottom side, twins up top. He's going to throw a little short screen out here to Reza. Just a little extension of the run game, and Reza's going to get about 8. He's going to have a first down. More than that. He's going to get a first down, though, down to the 24-yard line.
That was a great block outside by number 2, Tesoro, staying with his man and not getting his hands extended to where he'd get charged with a holding penalty, and that enabled the first down.
You see that all the time on Saturdays. They just call that an extension of the run game. It's just a quick sweep out to the right when you throw it to your running back out there. Same formation, same motion. Going to have a little toss. Oh, a little counter action here that did not fool anybody. Little hand back, and they took the ball away from Tesoro there.
22 came away with it, but the whistle had done blown. Fortunately for the Panthers, that was Carlos Gonzalez.
I don't know that I've seen that play a lot. You think that, one thing I know coaches like to do when you're preparing for a playoff game is they're going to try to throw some new plays in there, gadget plays and stuff to show give the other team something to work on. It's going to be 2nd and 11. Newton rolls out to his left, throws a bullet out there. It's caught. Looks like Carter Hewitt for a first down. Looks about 13-yard gain down to the 12-yard line.
Yeah, Martin Salazar on the coverage, Jeff, and you can see what kind of respect they have for Hewitt. He was 10 yards off of him on just a little simple out.
Gave him plenty of room there. It's going to be 1st and 10. They can get a first down without scoring from the 12-yard line. Newton tosses it out to Reza. Reza's got a little lane. He's got a blocker. If he follows him, he gets out ahead of him, and he's going to go ahead and get in.
They're going to mark him right at the half-yard line.
Sure did look like he was in. And then
it's a first down.
Yeah, it's going to be 1st and goal from about the half-yard line.
It wasn't because of effort.
Panthers are going to line up quick again here. You can pretty much count on what this play is going to be. Reza right up the pipe.
Untouched
for the first score of the game. 1-yard touchdown run for Daniel Reza.
Big play of the drive, Jeff. The 3rd down conversion on a little swing pass out to the right side of the formation to Reza. Tesoro with a great block down field to enable a first down, and the Panthers 2 plays later make it 6-0. Gavin rips on for the extra point. Michael Newton doing the holding.
Snap is down, kick is up, and it splits the uprights. So with 7:26 remaining in the first quarter, the Panthers do drive down the field and score on their first possession, set up by special teams once again as great kickoff coverage started the Toros inside their 5-yard line. They went 3 and out. Nice sack on 3rd down by Lomo. Forced a punt, and nice little return by Tesoro. A couple plays later, Panther pay dirt.
That's an oldie.
Panther pay dirt.
Panther pay dirt.
I grew up listening to the Black Attack.
The Beakster.
The Beakster. Please forgive me for my voice tonight. I guess everybody's in the same boat fighting off this crud.
Crisp
And
once again.
Crisp to kick off, and he's going to get it down. It's going to be fielded this time by number 15. That's Bonda. And he will be tackled by, it looks like, number 84, Maury.
First one down there was number 18 for the Panthers.
And Brennan Butler had a little poke in there,
Butler
too.
also, yep.
The punter.
Number 18 is Luis Mendoza.
So the Toros will start their second possession from their own 19-yard line.
Number 1 back there now again, Jeff, as quarterback.
Yep, and he's going to try to throw the slant, and he's mugged by number 11. Incomplete. Great play. I guess if you don't get called, it's a great play, right?
James Vallejo on the coverage. Not too sure he didn't get there a little early, but nevertheless, no call. Good job there by Vallejo on the coverage.
Yeah.
It was a bang-bang play.
Let's see, number 1, that is, I called him Banda earlier, but that is
Mata.
Mata. Mata is their quarterback.
Banda wasn't there when they ran the Wildcat.
Yeah, he's number 15. So Banda looks like he's calling the play. Everybody's got the play. Spread set, 4 wide. Gonna be a
Handoff
little
to 14.
inside. Handoff. 55 is trailing him, and Lomo turned him inside.
Yeah, Kennard, the first one there to make the play
We do have a flag down.
happen.
Looks like it's going to be offsides.
And then Blythe came in to finish him off.
Well, these are the kind of, you don't want to see sloppiness. And when you line up offsides, if this is an offsides penalty. Nope, it's going to be illegal formation. That's an illegal formation, and it's declined. So they'll take the play, which was a loss of 4 yards. And the clock winds, 7:03. So it's going to be, it should be, yeah.
Second and 13.
No, it should be
Should
third.
be third and 13.
Yeah, it's should be 3rd and 13 now. It's going to be that little inside handoff again, and number 44 stands straight up.
At Xavier Fields, number 44, one of the Panthers there. Also Suaza Vega, number 23, getting off from the pile.
Trying to get you a number of who carried
17
that. Looks
Villegas.
like number 30.
Villegas also.
Nestor Esquivel.
Yeah, now they change it right, Jeff. It is 4th down.
Yeah, it's 4th down now. First down was the incomplete pass.
And what are they deciding here? You're not going to give Medina Valley a short field to work with here.
Well, I think the coach is trying to figure it out, but that's...
He's telling him they declined the holding penalty.
Decline. And the clock's going to run down, and he's going to have to take a timeout or the penalty.
Timeout.
He's going to take a timeout.
Sponsored by Peerless Equipment. But Jeff, do we have a kickoff sponsor this year?
Yeah, the kickoff sponsor was Medina Electric.
Medina Electric.
Yep.
Okay. Missed them. I missed them on the opening kickoff.
No, the opening kickoff. We got them on the opening kickoff.
Did we?
We
Okay.
didn't get them on the second one.
Okay. I didn't know if that was just for the opening kickoff or if that was for every score.
kickoff, yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that. Medina Electric has been on board since the inception. Want to thank them also.
And Maury, I think we're going to be beginning our 7th year this spring.
Doesn't seem like it.
Yep, 7 years.
7 years of wedding bliss.
Yep. All right, so the Toros line up to punt, and it goes over his head. He catches it. It's Bonda, and he gets the punt away, and the Panthers are just going to have to let it hit. As it hits about the 50-yard line, checks up and takes a Toro, actually a Panther roll. It's going to be downed on the plus 49. So 2 series in a row more. The Panthers are going to begin in the Toros into the field.
Romero Santos down in that ball, number 32 for the Toros. So he got, like Jeff said, he got good starting field position. He took the first possession, marched it in for a Reza touchdown. Extra point by Rips was good. Therefore, the score is 7-0. Your Medina Valley Panthers.
Yeah, and just so let's go ahead and call this as Tessero comes in short motion. Newton takes the handoff, and he gives it to Tessero with a lead blocker, and he's going to be, well, he was hit in the backfield, and he's going to fight forward for about 6 yards.
Yeah, he got through the initial hit by number 13 and ended up gaining some positive yards. Number 22 finally finishing him off. Jeff, that's Gonzalez for the Toros.
Yeah, good job there by Tesoro.
13 had him originally in the backfield, Armendars, and he just could not bring him in.
Quick pass out here to Hewitt. Hewitt takes that little hitch screen, and he's going to have a Panther first down.
Yeah.
Takes it down to the 36-yard line.
Zale Tellez on the stop.
Got an early score from Laredo, Maury.
Wow.
Laredo Martin 7, Nixon 0.
That's what the Panthers needed.
I tell you, looking at their scores, Martin hadn't played bad recently. 1st and 10. Pistol formation. Tesoro motions across the formation. Drop back. Newton throws it over the top of Reza. And Reza makes the catch. And it's going to have about 3-yard gain there. So it's going to be 2nd and 7. Little touch pass there, Maureen. We've talked to Mr. Newton. We've talked about Michael Newton all year about the touch putting on the ball.
That was excellent touch right
pass,
there.
And that's something you get with experience.
Good job by Reza of keeping his feet in bounds too. Rincon now back in the backfield.
Tesoro in motion, hands it off straight ahead to
Rincon.
That's Rincon. He's going to get about 6. It's going to bring up 3rd and a long 1.
Kevin Guzman, number 55, on the stop.
Panthers line right back up. Twin set. Tesoro, motion. Give it to Rincon again. He's going to have the first down. Going to be dragged down from behind. Down to the 24-yard line.
John Dahl on the stop.
So I'll tell you right now, Maury, I'm going to let a little cat out of the bag.
A little kitty?
A little kitty. If Nixon wins, we play Thursday night in Corpus Christi.
That's why we're rooting for Martin.
If Martin wins, there's a snap through Newton's hands. He's trying to get away, and he cannot. That's one of those bugaboos that's kind of bothered the Panthers all year. Sometimes those snaps come in a little hot and a little high, and if you don't concentrate, you could let what happened there just scorch right through your hands.
Loss of 11. Dominguez back there gets credited for the sack.
So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 21. But, yeah, if things work out the way they should or could, if Martin wins, we'll play on Friday night down in Corpus or Victoria. That's not determined yet either. Tesoro with a great catch, great pass on the sideline for about 11.
Gets the penalty yards back, or the sack yards back, excuse me.
Absolutely. Good pass there by Newton. Hit Tesoro out there in a little stop route.
Salazar on the coverage out on the edge for the Toros.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and about 10. But I think both Victoria schools are playing tonight, so that has some
implications as well, huh?
Yeah, what happens. We could be playing Veterans Memorial again. So, lot to happen tonight. Long way to go. Panthers need to take care of business here as Newton drops back to pass. He's got...
Oh, my.
Wow.
That was tipped by number 4. It looked like they were trying to hit Millis on that seam route as they hit him last week against the Bobcats, and the number 4 just got enough of it to knock the ball away from Millis.
That's what it looked like. That was Yaziel Bernal, a sophomore defensive back for the Toros. Yaziel Bernal.
Fine play.
Nice play, and that one, Maury, kind of hung up there a little bit for him. So now we're going to have a 4th and 10.
A little bit out of the range of Panther kickers.
Millis in motion across the formation to a trip set. And they're going to run it on 4th down. Reza is not going to get there.
Well, you're going to come up a couple of yards short for the Panthers. Number 7 right there first.
Interesting call there.
Salazar.
4th and 10.
So the Panthers turn the ball over on downs, their second possession.
You know what that does, Maury? So when you're putting everything in the computer and you're the opposing team, it kind of throws your stats off a little bit, because they'll say now, hey, on 4th down they ran the ball.
Yeah.
So the Toros are going to take over 1st and 10, best field position they've had from their 18-yard line. Going to be a little slip screen up top, and not going to get much out of it, as that was
Lomo leading the charge for the Panthers.
I can't tell who the receiver was. Number 12.
Vallejo.
That was Javi Melendez. Javi Melendez. Gain of about 2. Bring up 2nd and 8. Got a minute 15 working here. Going to be a little delayed handoff there, and he's going to have some room out here to the outside, but nice pursuit and a nice angle there by number 8 for the Panthers.
That's Christian Maldonado for the Panthers, number 8.
And that was their all-purpose guy. That was number 15 carrying the ball, Hugo Banda. It's going to bring that 3rd down and 5 now. Toros without a first down so far tonight. Bobbled snap, and he's going to go down in a heap. Back at the 14, they're going to give him a pretty good spot.
Morales in fears there for the Panthers.
About the 16, 17-yard line is where they're going to spot that, and that's going to be a 4th down.
That's going to do it for the first quarter.
And that is going to be the end of the first quarter. As the clock ticks, and we're going to go ahead and take a break and listen and hear from some of our advertisers. We'll be back for the second quarter after these messages.
It's the biggest sale of the year at North Park Chevrolet in Castroville. Get a new Silverado Crew Cab posted at $37,999, or get $5,000 off Equinox or $7,000 off Traverse. 1.9% financing available on new Chevrolets. Plus, get 2 years of no-charge oil changes and 1 year of unlimited car washes with all new Chevrolets. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Welcome back to the North Park Chevrolet Dotson House Moving broadcast of Panther football. The Toros, go ahead, Maury, do you want to read that?
Let me wait till after the punt.
Well, the Toros going ahead. They're going to line up to punt, and you can go ahead and read it.
I'll wait till we change possessions here.
Got Cigarroa back deep. Gets the punt off. It's a short punt. Going to bounce. Tessero's going to field it on one hop again. He's going to get it up, and he's got some room if he gets to the outside, and he does. And good cut.
That's actually Landon Burns.
Is that
for the
Burns?
Panthers, number 3.
Oh, it sure is. My fault. So Burns with a nice return. That's about 25 yards. Go ahead,
Second
Mark.
quarter sponsor, Texas Window Wash. Panther Nation, do you have dirty windows on your home? At Texas Window Washing, we offer competitive pricing without sacrificing quality of service for residential and business windows. Turn your dirty and dusty windows into clear, shining glass by calling Texas Window Washing today. We also clean solar panels. Find us on Facebook and next door. Go Panthers and God bless America. Call us at 210-326-0852.
As the Panthers line up on first down, they toss it to
Carter
Hewitt, who outruns everybody around the corner, and he'll have a 24-yard touchdown run for Carter Hewitt. Tell you what, Maury, when Hewitt gets the ball and he gets those jets getting north and south, he's hard to stop.
Pretty hard to stop.
Pretty hard to stop. So senior Gavin Rips will line it up for the point after. First play of the second quarter. Gavin Rips' extra point is good. So at the 11:30 mark of the second quarter, Medina Valley 14, Laredo Cigarroa Toros 0. Maury, that's just almost unfair. But it's nice to have our advantage.
Yes, it is.
Nice to have him on our team.
And it was all set up by a great special teams play once again.
Right.
Fielding that ball in a little bit of traffic and then getting down and putting the Panthers in good starting field position. And then Ewart with a little reverse just makes it look too simple. Once he got around the edge, it was good night.
As looks like Connor Crisp teeing it up again, number 12.
And the kickoff sponsored by Medina Electric Co-op.
Low liner this time is going to be fielded by number 14, and he's going to be hit rather rudely there.
That was actually 15 Bonda.
Was that 15
Yep.
Bonda?
Jacob Warren, first one there for the Panthers.
Actually, it was 14.
Was it 14?
Yeah, it was 14. Tapia fielded that one. But Warren with a nice tackle there, getting down the field. This will be the best field position the Toros have had.
And it's the 24-yard line of their own.
24-yard line. Panther defense has been playing well. First three possessions. That looks like the quarterback's trying to slow read that play, and he's going to be swarmed under.
Caleb Villegas, number 17, having nothing to do with that.
Yeah, no gain there. That play takes a little long to develop.
Yeah, when you got Panthers that are flying around like that, that's not going to work.
Cigarroa looks like they signal in every play. They go with the same 11. Quarterback drops back, and he's going to throw one down the field, and that's going to be out of play. They're stepped out too, so there would have been some illegal touching there if he would have come back in. Both the officials lost their cachuchas. Armando Mata, the quarterback.
Got good coverage on the outside by Warren.
3rd and 10.
Blythe out, Riojas in. Christian Maldonado back in.
I think you're going to see a lot of different faces out there tonight, rolling in and out. And what do we have a whistle for here?
Third timeout of the game called by the Toros. That's their third of this half already.
Third timeout on 3rd and 10, and they're gonna pump it.
And the timeout is sponsored by Peerless Equipment.
Gonna be in the deer blind morning, Maury?
I sure am.
You gonna just go over there tonight?
No, sir.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to sleep in my own bed. Got to go home and watch Expedition Bigfoot.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
I saw a deal the other day, and I thought about you, about Bigfoot. It was a family that was out there camping somewhere in western Oregon, and the kids videoed it.
Yep.
And they had a video of it, and it was Bigfoot. It was your guy.
Yep. By the campfire?
No, he was off in the distance.
Oh.
He wasn't sitting by the campfire.
Well, you know he's the hide-and-seek champion.
Yes, he is.
Third down now, and the 10 still to go. 14-0. Panthers have scored on 2 of their 3 possessions, Jeff, and the other one was a turnover on downs that came up 2 yards short.
Yep, and there's going to be the quarterback's just going to grab
Wow,
it.
that was almost a face mask.
Yep, but not much doing there.
Suazo Vega, the first one there, along with Vallejo, number 11.
They're going to give him 1.5 yards. It's going to bring up 4th down as the Toro punt team comes out for the fourth. Well, I was going to say fourth straight possession, but this will be only their third punt. Looks like Landon Burns going back deep again for the Panthers.
Pretty electric himself back there, Mr. Burns.
I don't think you can go wrong with any one of those three. Now what are they doing? Going to take a delay a game?
They better not.
Nope. Punt is away. A little bit better punt, a directional punt, but Burns still fields it, and he's going to get up the field. He's got some room once again if he can get to the sideline. And don't do it.
What a play by 45. He could have got a legal block, a crackback block, and he pulled off at the last minute. But what it did was it still enabled Burns.
And you don't have to
get around him.
You
just got to get in front of him.
We used to love those.
Oh, you were famous for them.
I was good at it. But you don't have to do that.
Nope.
All you got to do is shield that guy.
And that's all he did. He just kind of said, "Oh, not me." But we still have a flag down.
We do have a flag
at about that area.
So 37-yard line is where the Panthers are holding against the Panthers. So they're going to back them up 10.
That was Jacob Aragon we were talking about. So a good heads-up play. I'm wondering what they called there.
I don't know.
Because he never touched him.
It was probably it had to be from further down. It was on the initial before the kick probably because it was only 10 yards from the spot.
From the line of scrimmage?
Yeah. So Panthers with their...
You're still starting on the plus side of the field.
Yeah, we haven't played on the Toro side of the field. Panthers back side of the field yet. As the Newton lines up, 47-yard line, hands it to Reza. Reza with about 3 yards.
21's come crashing in from his defensive end spot. Michael Tellez.
Oh, that was Guerrero.
Got his first carry since the South Side game.
And that may be the only carry he's going to get.
But good just to see that young man back.
He's a senior, and he's put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into the Panther program.
He only played through the South Side game, Jeff, and he still is your leading rusher on the year.
Next play is going to be an option. A little veer there, and that was actually a forward pass, but they're going to let it go.
And look at Tesoro go.
Well, the Toros quit on it.
They quit on it thinking it was it looked like it was forward.
But
going to say it was a lateral.
It was a lateral, so that's going to be a 45-yard touchdown run credited to Tesoro.
That or, Jeff, it was pretty close to being past the line of scrimmage also.
Yeah, there's a couple of things you could look at there. So, it's going to make the score 20-0.
Point after attempt coming from Rips.
That was
Newton on the holding.
That was a strange-looking play, though.
It was.
Rips punches that one through. And that'll make the score 21-0 with 8:37 to go in the second quarter.
And another drive, Jeff, supported by your special teams as you had a good return on that special teams. And then Tesoro with a great run, fighting through a couple of arm tackles.
Yeah,
and gets in for the touchdown.
It just looked like those two guys quit play.
Well, I think when they saw the ball hit the ground, they might have thought it was out of bounds because he picked it up right on the sideline. But, it looked like they just hesitated, and that's all number 2 needed.
Counting the fans, Maury, I think we are under the 17. Still 7-0 out there in Laredo. Martin leading.
It doesn't matter. I said who's home, but it's the same stadium. They just share it all.
It's at Shirley Field, and the crisp kick's going to go to about the 8-yard line, where it's going to be fielded by.
That's Banda.
That's
15.
Banda. That's 15 this time, and he's going to be tackled by.
Number 19 was the first one there for the Panthers, getting some Xavier Garcia for the Panthers on special teams. And, Jeff, that kickoff once again was sponsored by Medina Electric Co-op.
Crowd still filing in tonight. They do have it was Parents' Night tonight, and we got a little bit of that before the broadcast, and it's going to be a handoff. That's an interesting little sweep play there for about 2 yards. Yeah, and senior walk after the game. That was number 5 on the carry. Jesus Gutierrez.
Morales and Villegas there for the Panthers.
That's one of their seniors. It'll be 2nd and 8. Little bootleg action. Uh-oh, wide open. Tight end, number 45.
Fumble.
Fumbles.
And the Panthers may come up with it. 44, Xavier Fears put a helmet on the ball, and the Panthers come up with it. Devon, get the trash can.
It was Mario.
As James Vallejo comes up with it, but it was Fears who put the helmet on the ball to force it loose, big number 44, and here comes the slam. Boom!
Mario Gomez was the tight end that made that reception for a first down.
That
was their first down.
It was Jacob Warren actually coming up with the football. Xavier Fears forced the ball loose.
So the Panthers will start from the Toro 39-yard line. Newton's still in there. Looks like Ressa behind him. Newton's going to drop back. He's going to throw a little dart out here to Tesoro. Tesoro makes one-man miss, gets up the field, and is going to be tackled with about a, they're going to give him 10 or 11.
Be close. You're going to give him more. Yep. Going to give him the 10, yep.
So
number 13 out there. Armin Darts for the Toros.
Be 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
And, Jeff, the twos are having their night tonight. Tesoro and Reza, respectively, have carried the load for the Panthers, except for Carter Hewitt's big run.
Right. A little motion outside, that little screen to Hewitt. Hewitt takes it, gets up the field, and he'll get to about the 20, gain of about 8.
Got north and south very quickly there, Carter Hewitt. Good gain on first down. Number 21, Tellez, and number 24, Dominguez on the stop.
It's one of those we talked to Coach Britt about on Wednesday nights about just getting it to your playmaker's hands.
Yep.
It's just another
Got
way
to touch
do
the
it.
ball at least 15 times a game.
It's going to be 2nd and 2 for the Panthers. Rincon is in there. Rincon gets the handoff straight up the middle. He's going to jump over somebody. He's going to drag people into the end zone.
Stiff arm his way for the touchdown.
Great run by Rincon right up the pipe for 21-yard touchdown run.
And the Panthers are making this look easy, 28-0, and we are only midway through the second quarter.
Actually, is that Rincon?
Yes, 46,
46,
yes.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, junior. He's looking for his grade.
I'll give him an A+ on that one.
No. Thank you, Marcus. Rips will be perfect. So with 6:20 to go in the second quarter, Medina Valley now leads the Toros 28-0. Keep checking my phone over here, Maury, for any updates on this other game, and they are in the second quarter, and Laredo Nixon has scored. It's 7-6.
Wow.
I don't know if the extra point is pending.
Pending?
Looks like we're going to have a new kicker this time, number
That's
32.
Kier going to go out there and kick for the Panthers.
Kier is going to be the kicker.
Brendan Kier.
Still 7-6. I'm thinking they may have missed that extra point. Big rivalry game it is down there in Laredo between Martin and
if
Nixon.
you remember correctly, I believe they missed an extra point against Medina Valley also, did the Mustangs down there in Laredo.
Mm-hmm. Nice kick by Kier down to the 5-yard line. Be handled by number 21. He's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line.
Late flag coming in from the back of the play. 52 there for the Panthers on the stop for Medina Valley.
Maceo Tellez on the return.
Gunnar Reynosa.
Could be their best starting position of the night.
I think they're going to be pushed back a little bit, Jeff.
Okay.
It looks like it. Yep.
It's going to be a hold, so negate that.
They'll take that half the
starting
distance from the goal, from the 20 to the 10. Or actually the 20 to the 11.
Yeah.
21 to the 11.
That'll be a full 10-yard mark off. As
just nothing has gone right for
the
Toros tonight. Credit a lot of that to the Panther defense.
Panther defense. Yeah.
And the Panther offense has shown, pretty much prowess also.
Too, as first play is going to be a pass down the left side, and that's going
to got to be interference.
Yep. You got to turn and look for the ball.
Yeah, Martinez had coverage, but he never turned around to pick up the ball. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to get that called against you.
Pretty easy call there, as that'll be the second first down of the game now for the Toros.
One via a penalty and the other one on a little dump pass, correct, Jeff?
Yeah, that tight end pass that he ended up fumbling. Oh, but we're going, they're going to mark it off.
Yep. It'll be 15 yards.
You know what else? I guess I could go ahead and look for the Victoria scores too while we're at it. Zero in the first quarter still. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Toros as
Mata keep her around the left side for about 4 yards, ran out of bounds by Kennard for the Panthers.
He was keeping his eyes downfield, trying to find somebody open. There was nobody open, and he just tucked it and got what he could. 3-yard gain.
Riojas giving a run for, trying to run Mata down from the backside.
It's going to be 2nd and 6. A little toss out here to Banda. Banda's going to lose about 6 yards.
Yeah, Lomo just came from the backside and ran him down. Martinez also up there for the Panthers.
Yeah, don't feel bad for the Cigarroa Toros. There's been a few teams that hadn't been able to block Lomo consistently this year. I sure hope there's a future for him if he wants to play some football. We had him on Wednesday night on the coach's show. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 12 for the Toros. There's going to be a little slip screen out here. And
forces the ball loose, but I don't know if he caught it. Xavier Fears again. That'll be his second forced fumble for the Panthers. And I think Martinez came up with it and bring on the trash can.
Looked like number 17. Yep, that's who's going to get the alley-oop.
No, it's going to give it to Fears. Boom! As that's the second turnover he's forced now for the Panthers. Have a game tonight, young man. 44 is coming up big.
I think Fears is a junior, isn't he?
I hope so.
Xavier Fears Jr., yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He actually escorted my daughter at homecoming. So we got a trip set out here now, empty. Going to be a double pass.
He's open. Oh!
Not enough air.
Wow.
As a double pass there as lateral to number 10.
That's your other quarterback out there.
Gonzalez.
Well, they were warming up on the sidelines, him and Newton.
Yeah, so they knew that play was coming. So be 2nd and 10.
Tried to get you and he had a couple of steps on him.
But it's one of those things, didn't put enough air under it. Rincon in the backfield now in the pistol. Fears goes, not Fears. Oh, nice.
That was Rincon.
Yep,
he was met rudely there by number 34 for the Toros. Finally, their best tackle of the night so far, John Dahl.
He looks like he got about 1 yard there. Oh, and Rincon came off and went right to the training table as Reza is back in there. So 3rd and 9 now. Double twin set for the Panthers. Newton drops, and he's going to throw an interception. A little seam route right there. He got a little excited, try to get it over there. That's going to be intercepted by number 13. He
tried to hit Cigarroa. That was number 13, Armendariz.
Yeah, nice drop there by Armendariz. But
so the Panthers with their first turnover of the night. Comes down right at the red zone on the 20-yard line. So the Toros will take over with just under 4 minutes left to go here, with the Panthers leading 28-0.
3:58 exactly. Panther defense goes back out again. Cigarroa will begin their possession on their 20-yard line. Snap is going to go. A little quick slant completed for close to a first down. Looks like 9. They're going to give him 9.
Maldonado, the first Panther there, along with number 17, Villegas.
Is that number?
Look
Their
like number,
jerseys are all bunched
look like
up.
number 12.
Indeed. Javi Melendez. Going to be 2nd and 1 now for the Toros. No running back again. They're going to hand off a little sweep action. Oh, there's a little hold. They missed that one, and he's going to be stopped for a yard loss. That was
Tapia.
Number 14, Tapia. Update from Laredo. Maury. Martin has scored again. 14-6 with 7 minutes in the half.
That was Riojas coming up for the stop for the Panthers. Actually gave him a pretty good spot. I actually thought he might have lost a little bit, which he did lose about a half a yard.
Hey, Marcus, can you check the YouTube feed and make sure that we're broadcasting? Yeah.
Wow, and that play had no chance. The number 47 carried the ball, a little inside belly handoff, and Xavier Fears and Kennard had nothing to do with it.
You know,
and I'm not, let's see who number 47 is there, Jeff, that carried that football. Lorenzo Utera.
Sorry. Yeah, their offense is a little quirky. They usually go without a running back.
Well,
they play those two halfbacks.
It's quirky and it's not worky too good.
It's not worky. It's quirky and not worky. But it's a version of the old single wing. Is what it looks like.
Well, they need to get another wing so they can fly straight.
And snap's good, and the punt is away as Landon Burns is back, and he won't have a chance at this one, or will he? He will take it on the hop, and he'll be covered up immediately. Return of about 3 yards for Burns.
Number 7 there on the stop, Salazar.
And this will be the first time that the Panthers have began their possession on their own end of the field.
But barely.
47?
47.
47-yard line.
You got all 3 timeouts left. You got 1:45. You got plenty of time.
This may be where they want to, this is something they want to work on too.
Well,
they
and
may work their 2-minute offense right
Number
here.
28 is back out there for the Panthers for his second offensive snap. AG, Anthony Guerrero.
I know he's worked hard trying to get back. And he's going to get the handoff.
What cutting by Guerrero? Look at him go.
And he finally said, heck with that cutting. I'm just going to run this guy over. Guerrero with about an 18-yard gain.
Tellez on the stop for the Toros.
So you can tell he's still got the vision. The vision is still there. A little slow on his cuts until he gets healthier and more comfortable. I'm sure he'll be back in the ice bucket tonight. It's going to be 1st and 10.
Ooh, that had to be offsides.
It's going to be a free play, and Carter Hewitt gets the little stick pass out here and is going to step out of bounds after about a 5-6 yard.
Panthers are going to decline that.
My fault.
Tellez on the stop, but it's going to be offsides.
I don't think they'll decline it. They'll take that penalty
on
1st and 5.
Yeah, I would say take the penalty and
still
redo first down.
Right. So it will negate the
gain.
Nope. Oh, no, they are declining it.
So instead of a 1st and 5, a 2.5. I can see either way.
Yeah. So second and a long 2. Reza behind quarterback. Little botched handoff there again.
Fumble.
It was the same thing.
It was
Newton didn't have control of the ball.
No, he was bobbling it right from the center, and Reza had no chance to
That's
get
something,
it.
Maury, that it really hurt them in the Southwest game. And last week it looked like they had that figured out and fixed. But now you have 2 of them tonight.
And
you don't want
for
that to be
the
a thorn
Panthers,
in your side.
Fortunately for the Panthers, it's 28-0.
Yeah.
So it don't seem as important, but it's still something
It is.
you've got to fix.
It's very important because it gets into your head. And you don't want stuff getting into your head like that before you go into a playoff game. So 1st and 10 for the Toros at their own 24-yard line. It's going to be the quarterback keeping it right back up the middle, and he's not going to get anything as
Suazo Vega there for the Panthers along with Kennard.
104, and the clock is running.
Well, they have no timeouts left.
Yeah.
And I don't think the Panthers are going to be greedy here, so they'll get the ball to start the second half.
Right.
And at this point, Jeff, right now, you want to get through the game clean without any injuries right now.
Well, absolutely. But that was also a good opportunity to work on some things right there.
Yes.
And you missed out on that opportunity. You can't replace good practice time in a game. Nice play there. That was now we're going to get a timeout.
Well, we are going to get a timeout now for the Panthers.
That was number 5, Jesus Gutierrez.
That was Riojas, 27 on the stop for the Panthers.
And he got about 1 yard. Give him a yard on that. So a timeout here. Maybe we should take a commercial break real quick, Maury.
Been a while.
Let's do one. All right, we'll be back after this.
Dodson House Moving and Construction is a 4th-generation company operated by the same family for over 75 years. We do turnkey work from moving your structure, setting the foundation, and all your construction needs. Aluminum decking, concrete work, canopies, and any other need to make your project operational. From moving to construction, large or small, Dodson House Moving and Construction does it all. Located at 12939 Southwest Loop 410 in San Antonio. Give us a call at 210-628-1459.
Welcome back to North Park Chevrolet and Dodson Home Moving broadcast of Medina Valley Panther football. Panthers currently lead 28-0 with 29 seconds.
They added a second to the clock.
They added a second?
Yep, it was at 28, and they added 29.
Well, they need all those seconds. It's going to be a 3rd and 9. Little trap play, tackle trap. Nice gain there. It's going to be short of the first down, though, and the Panthers will take another timeout.
Christian Maldonado on the stop for the Panthers.
That was Nestor Esquivel.
That was the first time, Jeff, they actually lined up under center.
I didn't even notice that.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that's probably if you scouted them, you knew they were going to run that little tackle trap then. So it looks like 24 seconds left, and the Panthers are looking for a set up a return.
Do you set up a return, or do you go after the block?
Nah, you set up a return.
Set up the return.
Yes.
Burns is back there now for the Panthers.
Yep, looks like Burns is going back.
You have Rips and Dylan Allen as the 2 men in front of Burns. Brody Rips. His brother Gavin, number 14, is the kicker for the Panthers. And they're setting up a return.
And they kick it away. Another short kick. It will take a bounce. And yeah, he had thoughts about running up there and getting it, but a lot of traffic. So it'll be down at the 32-yard line of the Panthers. This will be their worst starting field position of the game.
And you probably just see
with about 12
take
seconds.
one, or do you just go into victory formation and say that you're up enough and go in and
I would victory formation it or one handoff.
and they're going to move back a little bit more. They got a legal block in the back going to force the Panthers really, really far back at the 22-yard line. You definitely, Jeff, don't want to give Cigarroa any kind of momentum here via a turnover. You've put the ball on the ground now twice.
Going out there.
So
looks like Resa's going to be the running back. I'm thinking it's going to be a handoff.
Just
right
a little simple dive play, little.
Yep. With 12 seconds left. Newton. Millis in motion across the formation. Well, we are dropping back.
Little underneath screen.
Same little play to Hewitt that they ran last week.
Uh-oh, he's still going. Look out.
Uh-oh, and he's got blockers now.
He's gone.
Yep. Hewitt will take it the distance. And
oh, my Lord.
See any flag.
Oh, my, what a play. That has to be the play of the year so far.
That's 20.
That's 78 yards.
Yep.
Oh, my. So much for just taking a knee and running out the clock.
Yeah, who said
But, Jeff, that was a safety play.
Well, it was, but that's the same play they scored on against Southwest.
But, I mean, it's just letting your playmaker.
Not Southwest. I'm sorry, it was last week against South San.
Let your playmaker make a play.
Right.
And he just did. And what blocking downfield.
Well, it gave the offensive lineman an opportunity to get downfield, and that was the second wave that came through. Cigarroa doesn't even rush.
Wow.
And Panthers will go in at half, leading 35-0. Maury, we're going to take a few commercial breaks here.
Talk a little bit while the opposing band is on the field, and then we'll get to show you the award-winning Panther band.
Yep, we sure will. So we'll be back after some messages from our sponsors.
Like you, we love calling this home. Castroville State Bank has been serving the Medina Valley area for over 63 years by providing the best financial products, modern technology, and customer service. Not only are we the local bank you can rely on for all your financial needs, but we are also your neighbors, giving back to the community we grew up in and love. Come home to Castroville State Bank.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. You can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
South Texas Hardware has been serving the Medina Valley area since 1987. South Texas Hardware is a hardware store that thrives on the interaction between the business and its customers. From home maintenance to expert advice, South Texas Hardware can serve your needs. South Texas Hardware supports the Medina Valley and surrounding communities. Stop by and see what South Texas Hardware has to offer. South Texas Hardware, Highway 90 West in beautiful Castroville, Texas.
Medina Healthcare System provides local residents with quality healthcare resources close to home without having to drive to San Antonio for their healthcare needs. Medina Healthcare System has stellar family practice physicians, a full-time OBGYN, a full-time surgeon, and very qualified nurse practitioners and physician assistants. Locations include Hondo, Divine, and Castroville. Visit medinahospital.net for more information. Medina Healthcare System, providing quality care close to home.
Rusty Rooster at 806 Highway 90 West in Castroville is the place to stop on your way home from work or to drop by on the weekend to grab some beverages without ever leaving your truck. Rusty Rooster, the place in Castroville for quenching your thirst from sun up to sundown. Drive through today. Fast, convenient. That's Rusty Rooster, 806 Highway 90 West in Castroville. After all, anything goes till the rooster crows.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Bame Ranch is Castroville's newest gated community, overlooking the beautiful Alsatian Golf Course. Bame Ranch sits on pristine South Texas ranch land with 46 remaining 1-acre home sites dedicated to custom-built homes with several move-in ready. Don't wait for the market to change. Start building your dream home and watch as supply and demand shift in your favor. You'll be glad you did. Go to BravoCountryHomes.com for more info or give us a call today to schedule a tour.
The Medina Valley Sports Boosters are proud to support the Medina Valley Panthers. The Boosters are always looking for volunteers and new members. The MVP Boosters raise funds to support the MVISD sports and scholarship programs. Get your Panther swag at the football store located next to the concession stand. We have several items on sale. Join, volunteer, or purchase your Panther swag today at mvpboosters.com.
It's the biggest sale of the year at North Park Chevrolet in Castroville. Get a new Silverado Crew Cab posted at $37,999, or get $5,000 off Equinox or $7,000 off Traverse. 1.9% financing available on new Chevrolets. Plus, get 2 years of no-charge oil changes and 1 year of unlimited car washes with all new Chevrolets. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Dodson House Moving and Construction is a fourth-generation company operated by the same family for over 75 years. We do turnkey work from moving your structure, setting the foundation, and all your construction needs. Aluminum decking, concrete work, canopies, and any other need to make your project operational. From moving to construction, large or small, Dodson House Moving and Construction does it all. Located at 12939 Southwest Loop 410 in San Antonio. Give us a call at 210-628-1459.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative is there to help you power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop.
Medina Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Double T Outfitters offers deer, dove, turkey, quail, and exotic hunts in Southwest Texas on over 20,000 low-fenced acres. They facilitate professional guide services, lodging, and fantastic meals while providing the best in Southwest hunting. Contact Double T Outfitters to find out details about their current package hunts. Contact owner Brett Ferguson at 210-413-1597 or online at doubleThunting.com.
Welcome back to the North Park Chevrolet and Dotson Home Moving broadcast of Medina Valley Panther football. We're at halftime. Panthers lead Laredo Cigarroa 35-0. And Maury, let's talk a little bit about the first half before our band gets out there.
It started with the special teams right off the bat. Medina Valley pinned the Toros down deep, and it's kind of been all Medina Valley. The Cigarroa Toros have not stopped Medina Valley yet. They've stopped themselves with a couple of turnovers and a fourth down that came up 2 yards short. But other than that, the other 5 possessions, you've put up 35 points and haven't looked back.
Well,
now,
I think
you just want to get through this game now, Jeff, healthy.
Right, healthy. But I think if I'm a coach going in there right now at halftime, I'm not real pleased with the cleanliness of – you had some penalties, you had a fumble, you had an interception. You know, there were some things. So I expect the first unit to come back out again, and they're going to have 1 or 2 possessions to clean it up. And that's going to depend on how they perform. If they go out there and they have 2 clean possessions, that'll be it for them, and you'll see a lot of other guys getting to play, and that's what you want. You want a lot of other guys to get to play in the second half. But if they go out there and they're not clean, you know, they may play a few more snaps. Because you really want, you know, this is your last basic preparation time for the playoff game next week. So some good things. I mean, you know you got athletes. You know that Carter Hewitt's an athlete and can run. You know Tesoro can run.
Reza.
You know Reza can
a
play.
Touchdown.
Yeah, and so there were some good things. There were 35 positive things that went on, 35 points. So looking forward to seeing what happens in the second half. Let me see if I can try to pull up these scores again here. I know at halftime it was 21-14, so it was 21-6. Laredo Martin had taken the lead, and then immediately right after that it was 21-14, so it was like they ran the kickoff back or something. We have any other scores in the area? Let me see. I don't even know how to get to my apps, Maury. Games near me. All right, so we got some Thursday games. Oh, we got a big one over here in Somerset as the Coyotes are in Somerset. It's 10-0, Somerset.
Over Uvalde?
Mm-hmm. Let's see, the Reagan Rattlers are ahead of the Brandeis Broncos, 8-0. Still in the second quarter. Lido Pirates are winning, 15-7, still in the second quarter.
Versus?
Crystal City.
The Javelinas.
And that's about all I got right now in the area. Still hadn't figured out this is just doing 20 miles. I guess you got to expand this thing here. Yep. All right, got a few more here. John Jay lost to Brennan Thursday night pretty handily, 44-14.
That's been pretty regular against Brennan, though.
Well, but that's their second loss. They lost to Harlan last week, so.
Well, that's
John
pretty good teams.
2 pretty good teams, and that's the, let's talk about our alignment.
I don't want to.
You don't want to. We turned
no, because it's not good if we go that way.
Over 2,400 students in the high school, and that will put us at the 6A level for at least 2 years, or until that new high school is built. So there is a possibility that we could end up in that San Antonio district.
Let's hope not.
And that's who you would get. Brennan and Harlan. You wouldn't get John Jay because they turned in
They're
fewer
moving
numbers.
down.
They'll be going down. So a lot of that, you can look at it right now because of the numbers, but where you're going to be district-wise, you really don't know until, as I think it's around February 1st, is the realignment day whenever all the stuff's announced. A couple other scores here. The Hondo Owls are ahead of Poteet, 40-0. And Maury, that may be 0-10 for Poteet, I believe, this year. I don't think they've won a game. Does anybody else confirm that? Lavernia ahead of Rockport, 31-0. Marion ahead of Luling, 35-0. Some lopsided scores this last weekend. You know who's surprising this year is Fredericksburg. Down. They're down 30-0 right now. Still the second quarter to Bernie. Of course, Bernie's not bad.
No,
But
Bernie's.
Fredericksburg hasn't been playing very well.
Bernie's been good of late for a few years now.
Our Highway 90 neighbors down the road, DeHennis, is playing at Center Point tonight. And
Wow, what's that all about on a Friday? Ain't they
yeah.
usually a
it's
Saturday?
It's at Center Point.
Oh, okay.
So it's 15-7 right now. The Pirates are leading. Cole Cougars are losing to Blanco right now. I know this was a big game for the Cole Cougars as they were having a great season.
They missed Shaq.
He didn't play football.
No, but he could have.
He probably could have.
You're lucky that he didn't, probably, some of the teams.
Here's an interesting score. 2:37 left in the second quarter. Alamo Heights leads Sam Houston 21-14.
That is a little closer than I would have thought.
Yeah, that's about it. Jordanton ahead of Catula. And here we have Medina Valley leading 35-0. Saw glimpses of Anthony Guerrero back in the game. He
good
looked
hard run.
Yeah, he made a nice run, but you could tell he's still very ginger on that ankle. Hope it continues to heal for him.
Heavily wrapped,
yeah.
tender ankle.
Those things are hard to get over.
Yes, they are.
Texas Rangers won the World Series.
Congratulations to them.
Congrats
Congratulations to Corey Seager for the MVP award, and he was well deserved of it.
Yep.
Got some big games tomorrow in college football as well.
Who might that be?
Well, I'm just saying, Longhorns got a tough game against Kansas State.
They're in Manhattan.
They always play them very close, and without Quinn Ewers, could make
be interesting.
Could make a big difference.
Yep. And as the Medina Valley Panther band gets set up, looks like they got their new uniforms on. Or is this the ones they've been wearing all year?
Nope. Yes, it's the same one.
Is?
Yep.
Those are the new uniforms.
The award-winning band. You want to take a commercial and come back with the
We'll take
band?
a commercial break, and we'll come back and highlight the band.
You're listening to Panther Football. We'll continue in just a moment.
It's the biggest sale of the year at North Park Chevrolet in Castroville. Got a new Silverado Crew Cab posted at...
Be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
STRTC's partnership with Southwest Texas Junior College, Workforce Solutions Alamo, and ACOG Art gives a variety of options for education, workforce training, and transportation. Students can achieve their associate degree with day, evening, and internet class options, earn a certification in Level 1 welding, beginner air conditioning and refrigeration, or earn 5 certifications as patient care technician. For more information, call 830-741-8347 or strtcinfo@hondo-tx.org.
6.
I mean, it was like a breeze would come through, then like they come out over the top, like a dust ball.
We present a performance of pride, the Medina Valley Panther Marching Band.
Doing all right, Carl? Okay. If I could breathe, I'd be all right. Did you break it? That's what I wanted to know. I thought you did. Are you going to buy Grandma a new one? How are you going to have something to look at if you don't buy her a phone? ain't got enough trouble. I mean, it's a lot like a lot of their other stuff. You're doing good, August. Yeah. All right, that made my night better. He goes, when I hit home runs, I always run my head down. He goes, I figured that this was embarrassed enough. Was it good with one-liners, Mickey Mouse? He swung, and he said, every time I swung, he said, I'd try and hit the ball out of the ballpark. I looked down because I didn't want to see the pitcher embarrassed or something like that. That was pretty classic. There goes August. Good job, August. That's that cat. Yeah, I don't think I ever seen Mickey Mantle hit the ball, hit one out, and drop the bat at home plate and watch it. He really did. He played with his head down. Hey, should we worry about Augie? He's just wrapped himself.
So excited about the game.
About what?
I'm so excited about the game.
So the Laredo Cigarroa coach, you're 0-9, and you're behind 35 to nothing at halftime. What do you tell your players?
Trick play, trick play, trick play. I'd run reverse.
A trick play for them would be to run from
sport and wish the Cigarroa Total Band best of luck for the rest of the school year. Harper Drumline will perform tomorrow at the South Texas Classic at Brandeis High School at 3:30 p.m. Thank you for your kind attention. We hope you enjoy the rest of the game and have a safe trip home. And go band!
Goodbye.
Well, the crowd is clearing out, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you ever have any ambition to be?
No, he was trying to.
And that was your award-winning Medina Valley Panther band. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and we're going to bring the Panthers back right after this commercial break.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. You can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the North Park Chevrolet and Dotson Home Moving broadcast of Medina Valley Panther football. We're going to get started here with the second half. 35-0 lead for your Panthers. And Maury, hold on, Maury. Now you can go ahead.
The halftime was sponsored by Magnolia Filling Station. The Magnolia Filling Station features daily dark roast and Fiorella blend roast drip coffee. Lattes, iced lattes, cold brews, chai lattes, mochas, teas, and lemonade are served daily. We make all of our pastries daily from scratch. We also serve cookies, muffins, cupcakes, banana nut bread as well. Come by during lunchtime for a variety of sandwiches including ham, turkey, Italian, and pimento cheese. We also have protein snack packs and yogurt parfaits. Come sit outside under the patio next to one of our historic gas pumps or inside and visit our friendly baristas. Located in the heart of Casterville at 1101 Fiorella Street. That's Magnolia Filling Station, your halftime sponsor. And Jeff, there should be a good crowd there. Maybe some of them are listening to us because it's Fiorella Friday. So there should be some people sitting there enjoying Magnolia Filling Station. And that kick is going to go out of bounds. So the Panthers will set up shop at the 30-yard line. And Jeff, that kickoff was sponsored by Medina Electric Co-op.
Yes, sir. Man, or you may have to take a little bit more of this.
You need a Hall's Mentholyptus. So it's going to go out at the 30, so they're going to take the illegal procedure and move it to the 35. First and 10, Medina Valley from the 35 as they open up the second half with their first possession, leading 35-0 over the Cigarroa Toros.
All right, I'm back. Let's try this again as starting lineup out there. Newton takes the snap, gives to Reza. Reza up the middle is going to have about 4 on first down.
Number 34 hanging on to the leg of Reza. That's John Dahl.
Bring up a 2nd and 6. And like Maury and I discussed at halftime, I think one of the keys here is to look crisp in these first drives or 2 drives, whatever they're going to give the first offense here. A little quick pass out there to
Gallion.
That'll be his first catch of the night, and he didn't really read the block correctly. He went inside, and I think the block was going inside. Yeah. But that's why you practice these things.
Jaziel Bernal on the stop.
I'm going to get about 2 yards there. It's going to bring up 3rd and a long 3. Newton got some tight slots in there. Millis goes in motion. Sets up the
Keeper.
nice little keeper there by Newton, who shows a little burst. He gets out. He's got the first down. He's going to keep going. He's at the 30. He's down to the 20. He's going to fight his way to the 15, down to about the 11-yard line. Nice run there by Newton. 10, 20, 30, 40, about a 44-yard.
Jaziel Bernal on the stop once again, but Newton showing some electricity with his legs.
Yeah, it was a great little read there. I guess he was reading that.
They would have had they would have had Reza for no yards.
Now Reza's going to get his chance. He's up the middle, and he puts that hand down, and he almost gets in. He's going to be down about the 2-yard line.
Bernal, once again, he broke away from the lead tackler, and got away from him and got the first down and goal.
Yeah, it's going to be another first down. We are 2 minutes into the half. Plays are being signaled in from the sideline. Going to be that same tight formation. Millis in motion once again to set up the blocking surface over there. And there's going to be a handoff to Reza, and he's going to take it in.
I think that was
Guerrero. It was Guerrero. Anthony Guerrero, the senior, with don't know how many touchdowns that is on the season, but that's his first in a long time. So congratulations, Mr. Anthony Guerrero.
Game. Welcome back, young man. Good to have you back out there. I know you ain't 100% just yet, but you're on your way.
Gavin Rips, the senior. Then we got a little movement over here.
Offsides on the edge, but they kept the play going. Medina Valley should decline this offside.
Offside, yep. It's going to be declined. That's going to make the score 42-0 with 9:34 to go in the third quarter.
That made that a quick scoring possession there, Jeff.
That was nice and quick, and the key play there was the Newton run on 3rd and 2 for 44 yards. So it's good to see Newton getting out there. You know, we talked to him the other night on the coach's show about how it took to, get his confidence back after that knee surgery and everything, and he looks like he's almost 100% healthy too.
Especially with the wheels. Had a little fake there that faked us out for a little bit, and the kickoff is sponsored by Medina Electric Co-op.
Yep, we got our third kicker of
Gavin
the night.
Rips now teeing it up.
Gavin Rips to kick it off, and I think Gavin's more of the pooch specialist here. May see one pooch up in the air here. Or they may just let him take a stab at it and kick it deep. And they do. And he gets it down to about the 8-yard line.
That Banda again?
It looks like Banda on the return, and he's hit rather rudely.
Number 45. Again, they're leading the charge for the Panther. He's responsible for another one.
And it looked like number 19 on that one, too.
That's Jacob Oregon. Oregon was the young man that on the other special teams when you had made that, or they made that good return, did not get the block in the back, had enough savvy to lay off of it.
Xavier Garza was in on that play, too, a senior, listed as a running back. So 1st and 10 for the Toros, little slip screen. That's going to be to number 5, Gutierrez. And he will get about 4.
Vallejo and James Stanton on the stop. The James gang, James Vallejo and James Stanton.
Bring up a 2nd and 6 here. So one of those little sweep plays again to the halfback, which is way too slow developing.
Not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No, he's going to lose a yard there, and I believe that was number 45.
That's Caleb Villegas right there filling in the hole there along with James Stanton. Christian Maldonado in, Warren out, Blythe out, Riojas in now for the Panthers on defense.
Bring up a 3rd and 7 now with that loss.
Vega out there also playing one of the stand-up ends.
Under center again, going to run a bootleg, and he's running for his life. And he is going to run out of bounds at about the 34-yard line, which will be a gain of about 2 yards, but that won't be enough for the first down.
That was Suazo Vega, number 23, running him out of bounds.
Yeah, somebody lost contain over here. Panthers send their punt return out there. Looks like Burns is going deep again. You know, we saw Cigarroa back there the first time, and we hadn't seen him back out there. So it's Mata back to punt.
Oh,
he's going to fake it, and they've got a lot of running room. And they will be forced out of bounds at about the 50-yard line.
Well, Jeff, and I was going to say the time before, the Panthers just turned tail and didn't even respect the punt. And that was pretty easy to pick up there.
Usually you send a couple of guys to ensure the kick, and it doesn't look like anybody was ensuring the kick there. They were trying to get a return set up. So the Panther defense will come back out on the field, and Toros will have their best field position of the evening.
And can you say their longest play has came on a fake punt?
No, that's what we were talking about, cleaning some things up. I'm sure that's not going to make the coaching staff too happy.
Nope.
So 1st and 10 for Mata. Going to take a short little drop. He's going to throw it out there. Number 12 with the catch. That's Javi Melendez, a junior, for a gain of about 5.
Christian Maldonado on the coverage out wide.
2nd and 5 now. I turned it down, so it's not even on.
I can still hear him.
I don't know how. Look. So we've got a 2nd and 5. There's that little tackle trap. Not going to fool anybody right there.
Run right into the arms of Riojas.
Caleb Villegas also on the tackle there, and that looked like number 30 carrying the ball once again. Nestor Esquivel. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 4. For the Toros. Going to unbalanced line over to the left. They're going to hand it off to.
Well,
he kept it. He looked like he probably should have handed it off to Banda. Banda had a lot of running room out there, but Mata keeps it.
And Suazo Vega on the stop.
It's going to be 4th and 3, and Toros are going to go for it here. 4th and 3. I would look at him. Oh, they're going to take a timeout. We're going to take it with them, Maury. I believe. Are they signaling timeout?
I would think they're going to run it down and then take the timeout. I wouldn't think they'd rush back out there.
As they let the clock run down, trying to shorten the game. And they will take a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back after these messages.
South Texas Hardware has been serving the Medina Valley area since 1987. South Texas Hardware is a hardware store that thrives on the interaction between the business and its customers. From home maintenance to expert advice, South Texas Hardware can serve your needs. South Texas Hardware supports the Medina Valley and surrounding communities. Stop by and see what South Texas Hardware has to offer. South Texas Hardware, Highway 90 West in beautiful Castroville, Texas.
Welcome back to North Park Chevrolet and Datsun Home Moving broadcast of Medina Valley Panther football. We're looking at a 4th and 3 here for the Toros. Nowhere to go. Quarterback.
He just falls under
Mata
pressure.
had nowhere to go, and he just dropped where he was.
He wasn't going to get away from Kennard, number 55, regardless.
Not sure who the sack was going to. Was that Kennard that gets credit for the sack
yes.
there? and the Toros turn the ball over. Be 1st and 10, second possession of the half for the Panthers now. And a reminder that we will have the senior walk. We'll stay live for that, for the senior walk afterwards.
Xavier Gonzalez now out there manning the show for the Panthers, new quarterback.
Got a few extras out there, and it looks like, can't tell who the ball carrier was. Looks like it was Reza. So Reza goes for about 3 yards on first down.
Diego Ramirez on the stop.
Little tight set here again for the Panthers. Somebody will go in motion. A little fake motion by Millis. Gonzalez gives it, I guess.
Yeah,
they blew it dead.
No, he gave it to Reza. There was no gain. Number 32 stuffed him after a gain of about a yard and a half maybe.
It's going to bring up 3rd and a long 6. So down there in Laredo, Maury, they're just getting underway again. Bottled him up that time. Little short stem pass out there again to Hewitt and
Telez on the stop, number 21.
Toros were a little bit better defending at that time, using the sideline as one of their defenders, and it's going to force the Panthers to punt the ball away.
First punt of the night for the Panthers.
Got a new punter going out there, Maury, it looks like. That's Butler.
That's Butler.
Sorry, 84.
There's a new punter tonight because it's his first one.
Yeah.
Fake.
Look at who's running the ball, Maury.
Lomo.
And he's going to get the first down.
Depends on the spot. He didn't get a good spot, but I think he's still going to get it.
That's going to, be a right foot, left foot, and it's a right foot, so that's going to be a first down.
And I think Morales got just enough the length of the football for the first down. I got my binoculars, and it's a first down.
They're
I
going to go ahead
guarantee
and
it.
measure it, and where that chain is sitting, it's going to be close, maybe half a football. It's just directly in front of us right here.
Yeah. Marcus says get the credit card out. That was a famous moment in football. Yep. Half a football.
I got one good eye.
So Medina Valley returns the favor on a fake punt, and Lomo carries it for the yards needed for a first down. Gonzalez back out there at quarterback for the Panthers.
I dare say, Maury, that may be his first carry in his high school career.
Could be.
Could be. So Gonzalez back under center is going to toss it out to Reza. Reza's going to get around the left tackle and get about 7 on first down.
Diego Ramirez once again on the stop.
Looks like offensively, looks like the same offensive line in there. Same receivers, basically. So it's going to be 2nd down and 3. Gonzalez. Going to hand it off to Reza again, right up the pipe for a first down. About 5 yards.
Dragged down from behind by number 52, Alvaro Obregon. $19 back in there for the Panthers at running back.
Xavier Garcia.
So we got X to X, Gonzalez to Garcia in the backfield. Xavier and Xavier.
Well, it's not Xavier. This is Xavier with a Z. Yeah. Interesting spelling. And there goes Xavier with his
fumbled.
And he fumbled. Well, Xavier, there you go.
Number 5 or number 9 coming up with the ball. Jordi Rivas. And it looked like it was number 32 that forced that ball loose. Romero Santos.
That poor guy.
Put a helmet on the ball.
Got himself a carry. And
fighting
he was running.
he was
running
for extra
hard.
yardage. Had the first down. Just unfortunate that Rivas put a helmet right on the ball to force it loose.
Toros take over on their own 11-yard line.
Morales out of the game now. Blythe in there. We may not see Morales the rest of the night on defense for the Panthers.
Number 1's going to keep it, and he's going to run right into the arms.
That was Riojas, 27.
Yeah. Mata wasn't getting around him there.
And, Jeff, he has been a stalwart since he's come off of that injury. He got hurt the second week of the season in the scrimmage.
Nixon has tied it up 21-21 early in the second quarter. Third quarter, second half. So,
big game in that district, in our district, to determine who's third and fourth.
Second down and about 12. Little quick
wow,
screen,
who is it again, Jeff?
That's your man. That's your boy. Melendez on the reception.
Number 27 again.
He is tackled very rudely by Riojas. Going to bring up third and 15. Pretty much a lot of what the Toros have been looking at tonight, Maury.
Yeah, and
a lot of third and long.
And unfortunately for their fans, a lot of same thing looking at on their side of the scoreboard is 0.
There's that little sweep handoff, and it's going to get about 2 or 3 yards. Looks like number 12. That's Melendez again on the run, but that will not be enough for the first down and bring up 4th and 13.
Suazo Vega, the first Panther there.
And that's the end of the
third quarter.
Quick third quarter. We're going to go ahead and take a commercial break. We'll be back after these messages.
Medina Healthcare System provides local residents with quality healthcare resources close to home without having to drive to San Antonio for their healthcare needs. Medina Healthcare System has stellar family practice physicians, a full-time OBGYN, a full-time surgeon, and very qualified nurse practitioners and physician assistants. Locations include Hondo, Divine, and Castroville. Visit medinahospital.net for more information. Medina Healthcare System, providing quality care close to home.
Well, welcome back to Panther Stadium. Dotson Home Moving and North Park Chevrolet broadcast of Panther football. We are starting the fourth quarter. Panthers up 42-0, and the Toros are facing a 4th and 13 from about their own 13-yard line. Their quarterback, who faked one the last time, Mata.
Who's the new number back? It looks like it's number 6 for the Panthers.
Oh, there's another one over his head. He makes another great catch, and he gets the punt away. But you're going to be surrounded.
Oh, that was Rips, and he picks it up. You're going to be down at the 45-yard line.
Number 6 is Dylan Allen. Is that number 6?
Is that 6 or 5? I thought it was
number 5. Okay, so that is Brody Rips.
Mr. Rips.
Yeah, they're going to have some words for him probably picking that ball up in traffic like that. You know, it's one of those things, no, and then you make a good play. Yes,
yeah,
great
good
play.
job.
Not really encouraged, though.
Jeff, I like the confidence, though. Number 19, they put him right back in there running back.
Yeah.
And why not? He just
give him another shot.
He ran hard. Just somebody put the helmet right on the ball.
Formation here. Give it to 82 running.
No, he kept it. Gonzalez.
Keeps it.
Wow.
He's going to have about 9. He's going to be just short of the first down.
Great fake on that. Faked me out. That was Dominguez on the stop, number 24.
Yeah, that was Martin De Los Santos he faked it to in the game. Looks like we still got most of the first offensive line in there. going to be 2nd down and 1 as Gonzalez lines up, sends number 85 in motion. That's Jackson Calvert. 19 gets the ball, and he's going to bust up the middle again. This time he covers it up a little bit better, holds it high and tight. He's going to have a first down to the 18-yard line.
Rivas on the stop, Jeff, and that was the same play he busted before.
That's Xavier Garcia. We got some in here. We got number 81 at wide receiver. That's Joe Hahn. Got number 85, Jackson Calvert, at the slot.
83 out wide on the far left.
83, Charlie Zinsmeyer. Gonzalez is going to ride it, and he's going to keep it again. He's going to bounce it outside. It's going to be a flag thrown, and he will scoot into the end zone, but nope, they're going to mark him down.
Going to mark him just short, but I think, no, they're saying it's a touchdown now.
Gave him a touchdown, but there is a flag down.
I think it was offsides, wasn't it? No?
He's over here talking to Coach Britt, and that's
not
a good
false
thing.
Start.
It's gonna be that's an illegal formation.
Wow.
That means you didn't have enough guys on the line of
scrimmage. On the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. That sign's confusing because it's used for a false start. It's used for illegal procedure. It's used for illegal formation. But that's what that is when the play continues.
But they need to use something else.
Invent something else.
Yeah.
Guess they ran out of things. So, illegal formation negates the Gonzalez run. Takes him back. It's going to be 1st and 15 from about the 24-yard line. He's going to have Garcia behind him still. Going to hand it to Garcia. Garcia's going to go right back up the middle. Looks like he's going to get about 6 or 7.
Going to get the penalty yards back and then some, Jeff. Number 13 getting up from the bottom of the pile. That's Kevin Armendariz.
9:15 remaining in the game. We did have a 21-21 score earlier. Let's check in over here in Laredo. It's still 21-21. Bless you. Got Gonzalez behind center. Calvert goes in motion, make that tight trips, and that's going to be the
inside
reverse.
Stella Santos, and he takes it inside the 5.
Yep. That's actually the best that play's looked all night. That was that little counter play. Had Calvert as a lead blocker.
Giselle Bernal on the touchdown saving tackle.
And it's going to be 1st and goal from about the 4-yard line.
Some misdirection here, Jeff, in this second half for the Panthers.
That's the same play they were running. They ran it earlier, too, without as much success. Same formation. Same play. 82 again.
This time, De Los Santos outruns the coverage to the end zone for a touchdown.
And let me see. There's got to be a reason they gave it to him. He is a senior, Martin De Los Santos. Good for him. Look at him. He's excited. Look at him running off the sideline.
And I'm excited for the young man.
That's great. It
takes everybody on the team.
That's right. I had to look again because I figured there's a reason they ran that play 2 times in a row, and that's the reason. He's a senior. And the snap and the kick, and it all looks real pretty and good. Officials nod their head, and that's going to make the score 49-0 with 7:21 remaining in the ball game. It's good, Maury, when you can have games like this where you can get other guys involved. And the Panthers have had 2 weeks in a row now where they've been able to get guys involved. And, Coach Britt and some of the kids the other day at the coaches show were talking about they had a week off before that South San game. And they
had a bad taste in their mouth.
They had a bad taste, but the thing is, Coach said they had 100% attendance. Everybody was there. Everybody was still working. And they knew what their goal was. Well,
and these young guys, and even the old guys, like the senior just scored, I'm sure he's got to play a lot of times on the scout team and be kind of
get
beat up. You know, it's good to see people like that get rewarded for their support and for sticking with the program.
That's right.
And I'm happy to see that. That is awesome. That's going to go out of bounds.
That was not one of the better kicks.
That was Kier this time on the kickoff. And that kickoff was sponsored by Medina Electric Co-op.
Yep.
So they should get the ball on the 30-yard line to start this possession.
So the Toros, after the penalty is marked off, will start from the 30-yard line.
Looks like Bonda's back there, Jeff, in the Wildcat for the Toros, number 15.
Yep, Bonda lines up behind center. And he's going to take it and run it. Little power action over here to the left, and he's going to be hit pretty hard. He's going to pick up about 5-6 yards, though.
Ram Logan, the first Panther there. Connor Crisp also for Medina Valley.
Medina Valley running guys in and out now. Trying to get as many kids in the game as they can. So number 5, Brody Rips, just checks back in at the corner spot. Looks like Connor, number 42 over here. That's Jackson Lesher, senior, getting some PT. As Bonda stays there, and he's going to take the handoff. And
great tackle off the edge by Gunnar Reynosa.
Going to get about a yard, 2 yards maybe. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Number 45 and number 52 coming off the field now. That's Jacob Aragon, another senior, and Gunnar Reynosa, another senior. So lots of seniors getting some playing time.
Was Reynosa also on the tackle before he came out of the ball game?
So 3rd and a long 3, maybe 4. And Mata's back in there at quarterback, and he's going to hand it off to Gutierrez, and Gutierrez is not going to get the first down. He'll get a couple, but he's going to be stopped about a yard short.
He's slung down out there by Ram Logan for the Panthers. Butler also in there for Medina Valley. Reynosa back in for the Panthers along with Oregon.
So 4th down and 1. Toros will be going for it from their own 39-yard line.
Going to be under 5 minutes left to go in the ball game before they snap this. And they're just letting this clock run. I guess they're going to take a timeout right before.
Yep, we'll take it with them. This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network. We'll be right back.
Rusty Rooster at 806 Highway 90 West in Castroville is the place to stop on your way home from work or to drop by on the weekend to grab some beverages without ever leaving your truck. Rusty Rooster, the place in Castroville for quenching your thirst from sun up to sundown. Drive through today. Fast, convenient. That's Rusty Rooster, 806 Highway 90 West in Castroville. After all, anything goes till the rooster crows.
Bame Ranch is Castroville's newest gated community, overlooking the beautiful Alsatian Golf Course. Bame Ranch sits on pristine South Texas ranch land with 46 remaining 1-acre home sites dedicated to custom-built homes with several move-in ready. Don't wait for the market to change. Start building your dream home and watch as supply and demand shift in your favor. You'll be glad you did. Go to BravoCountryHomes.com for more info or give us a call today to schedule a tour.
Welcome back to the Medina Valley Broadcast Network's broadcast of Medina Valley Panther football.
And that timeout was sponsored by Peerless Equipment.
It's going to bring up 4th and 1 now, the Toros from their own 39. It's going to be a fake on the reverse. Bonda's going to keep it. And
he's going to get just enough for the first down.
Bonda, sorry, that was
Mata.
Mata. And he will have the first down.
Rips with the tackle on the outside.
He needed one, he got two.
Faked the inside handoff, going to the right, to the left, kept it to the right, and just got enough for the first down.
So here we go. Mata going under center now. He's going to turn around and give it on the handoff underneath to number 30. That's that little tackle trap they've been running tonight. Nestor Esquivel.
Connor Crisp on the stop there for the Panthers.
Picks up 8 yards. Be 2nd and 2 now. With about 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the game. Martin has scored again to go up 28-21 going into the fourth quarter. That's a back-and-forth game down there. This is going to be Banda trying to outrun everybody. He's going to be stopped.
Jackson Lesher on the stop for the Panthers.
He will pick up a yard, and maybe half a yard, and it will be 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2 now. Under center. It's going to be a fake. It's going to be a bootleg. Mata throws down the field to 45, and that's going to be incomplete as number 12, Connor Crisp, busts that up.
Good coverage downfield. Good pressure on the quarterback as he had to throw that with Butler's hand right in his face. And Chris with a good job downfield coverage.
So it's going to be 4th and 2 now.
2:30 left to go in the ball game. It's been all Medina Valley, 49-0. Panthers only forced to punt one time in tonight's contest.
Do you think they'll let it run down again here and call another timeout? Looks like that's what they're going to do, Maury, and we're going to take this timeout with them as well. We'll be back after these messages.
It's the biggest sale of the year at North Park Chevrolet in Castroville. Get a new Silverado Crew Cab posted at $37,999, or get $5,000 off Equinox or $7,000 off Traverse. 1.9% financing available on new Chevrolets. Plus, get 2 years of no-charge oil changes and 1 year of unlimited car washes with all new Chevrolets. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Dodson House Moving and Construction is a 4th-generation company operated by the same family for over 75 years. We do turnkey work from moving your structure, setting the foundation, and all your construction needs. Aluminum decking, concrete work, canopies, and any other need to make your project operational. From moving to construction, large or small, Dodson House Moving and Construction does it all. Located at 12939 Southwest Loop 410 in San Antonio. Give us a call at 210-628-1459.
All right, welcome back here with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. 49-0 lead. It's 4th and 2. Little sweep play.
To Banda.
Banda's going to have the first down.
Barely, but enough.
He's going to get 4.
And that previous timeout was sponsored by Peerless Equipment. With number 25 gets credit for that tackle for the Panthers. Ram Logan.
So 1st and 10 now. And that's going to be a handoff. That's going to be the little trap play again to number 30. Esquivel goes for about 6 or 7.
Brennan Butler and Brody Rips on the stop for the Panthers. And no urgency here for the Toros. They are down by 49 with going to be under a minute and a half now before they take this second down snap.
Toss and is fumbled, and Bonda took his eyes off that toss there for a little bit, and he's going to lose, a bunch. About 15 yards, 16 yards.
Take it all the way back to the 45-yard line. Going to be third down and call it, about 18 or 19, Jeff?
That's a long ways.
Especially when yards has come at a premium here for the Toros tonight against this tough Medina Valley defense.
Yeah, third down, and we're going to call it 18.
They only have to take one more snap here. They shouldn't even have to punt it away.
Yeah, 34
They're going to take
seconds.
a delay of game here because they have no timeouts left.
So delay a game.
So they can wind this now again or not. Nope.
They'll probably let them. They're putting time back on it.
Needs to be 35 seconds or close to that, I think. I think it's kind of immaterial at this point.
Well,
they're saying 18.
They went the wrong way. Okay.
Well, do you run off 10 seconds on that situation?
They're winding them.
So
Because of the penalty, inside of 2 minutes. Uh-oh. There's a long pass play down to the 21-yard line as Connor Crisp will have a touchdown-saving tackle with 6 seconds remaining on the clock. Longest play of the game for the Toros. That's to number 12, Melendez.
And that took me by surprise, and that caught the Panthers by surprise.
That's Javi Melendez. So the Toros will get one more play out of this. Whitecap's not going to wind it here. He's going to make him let him run a play.
He was tackled out of bounds. So
it's been a running clock, though. So here we go. Possibly the last play of the game here.
Should be.
It's going to be another pass. It's going to be the same play. And this time, Connor Crisp is going to be – is it Crisp? Looks like Crisp was sitting there waiting on it this time, and that's going to be the ball game.
And are they going to allow him for a dunk with that turnover?
They got the
with Connor
bucket out
Crisp?
there.
And what a way to end it with a trash can dunk. Villegas holding it up. Crisp with the lob. Boom! To end the game with a trash can dunk. I love it.
So, final score here, 49-0 over the Toros. We're going to come back and discuss a little bit about the game. It is not overtime. It is over. I don't know how to put final on here. Probably in the game. But we'll take a little message here from sponsors, and we'll come right back and close this out. This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
The Medina Valley Sports Boosters are proud to support the Medina Valley Panthers. The Boosters are always looking for volunteers and new members. The MVP Boosters raise funds to support the MVISD sports and scholarship programs. Get your Panther swag at the football store located next to the concession stand. We have several items on sale. Join, volunteer, or purchase your Panther swag today at mvpboosters.com.
Welcome back to the North Park Chevrolet and Datsun Home Moving broadcast of Panther football, and that concludes the 2023 regular season, Maury, and the Panthers now all they have to do is await their opponent. The game in Laredo is Martin leads Nixon 28-21 with 7.5 minutes to go.
And if that ends up as is at this point, Medina Valley will move to the number 3 spot.
Yep, and we'll be playing
Victoria East or West, correct?
Or
maybe
it could be one of
Memorial.
3. Yeah, it could be one of 3. The only guarantee is if Nixon wins, the Panthers will play Miller Thursday night in Corpus. That's the only guarantee that we know. So
and
everything
right now,
else,
it's not panning out that way.
Yeah, everything else is
to be determined.
TBA.
TBD.
Well, Maury, let's talk a little bit about the game. It's kind of like a lot of what was expected. You've got a Cigarroa team that really struggled this year. They didn't score over 10 points in a game, and like I said, I think one of the keys tonight was to keep it under 10 again, and Panthers got their 3rd shutout of the year, which hasn't been done in quite some time. So kudos to Coach Leonhardt and his defense. But you saw an outman team tonight, and I think some of the keys to the game tonight were to look crisp, don't get injured, work on a few things, and I think, probably got 2 of the 3. I don't think it was a real crisp played game. You're going to be happy with it, though. You put up 49 points. You got a lot of second unit and third unit guys in the game.
Yes.
And as far as we know, for the most part, we stayed healthy. So I'm sure as a coach, and as Coach Britt is, he's going home tonight and he's watching video. What did we do? What can we do better? What do we need to clean up this week in practice? But that's Coach.
Yep.
And so congratulations.
And, you got it set up right off the bat with the special teams, and you never look back. It's 49-0. You scored on the first 5 of your 7 possessions, and, it was your defense once again just not giving an inch.
Right.
And, something we've been accustomed to a little bit here in district play.
Well, the last 2 games have been kind of sharp, nice. What we need to see going into the playoffs. Now, I know that everybody would like to have probably about 2 plays back.
Yeah.
But you learn from those mistakes. And, the coaching staff, the players, everybody learns. But the thing is you're in the 2nd season, and that's a goal for everybody, is to be playing football in November.
Well, and you know what? When that starts, what's everybody's record?
0-0 once again. So
and you could say, well, we're number 3 seed, we're playing the number 2 seed, or we're number 4 seed playing the number 1 seed. I know I'm a Panther fan, but I still see what you saw here tonight is the best team in this district. There might be some doubters, but from what I've seen and watched the scores and how the game's transpired, I still think that this is your best team in the district, although the record doesn't show it.
Sure, and I don't think you'd get a whole lot of argument from a lot of people. we're trying to hang around to see if we can get a final score from Laredo. We probably will not be staying on for the senior walk. It takes too long to get it organized. They'll be out here for another hour.
There are a few people I do want to thank, along with our sponsors. I want to thank Jeff Finkel, Kenton Sims, and Marvin Juke. Once again, they furnished us a snack tray up here to where the officials to keep the clock and us guys that work at Medina Valley Broadcast Network, the PA announcers, the coaches up here all can enjoy. And it's something that they wouldn't have to do, and they do it because they appreciate it, and we appreciate we appreciate them. And I want to thank them, and especially I want to thank all of our sponsors for making the broadcast necessary, because without them we couldn't do it. Now, the only thing that you may need to mention, Jeff, a little bit, we will be on the air next week, but it may be audio only. If somebody from down there in that area wants to do it, they have precedence over
there will be
what we do.
There's a couple of outfits down there that do broadcast, and they are partnered up with the UIL, which we've refused to do because we're a small market. They're a larger market, and they can afford to do things like that. But we will have to apply for video, and we have not received it. Last year we didn't receive it.
But we were still allowed audio.
Yeah, and we will have audio for sure. So we will be on the air Thursday or Friday night from Corpus or Victoria.
And keep posted on the Medina Valley website for information, because like Jeff said, we are probably not going to be on the air when that game is finalized. I don't know how much time is still left.
We may just hang around because it looks like the seniors are ready to go. They're waiting on their parents. They're saying, parents, get on out here. So,
and I do want to wish people good luck tomorrow morning. It is opening season of hunting season, and if you're a hunter, good luck. Remember to make sure you recognize and realize what you are shooting at before you pull the trigger. Be safe out there.
Yep.
Because safety is the main issue. And get your kids out there to hunt, because that's what it's all about. It's a family thing, and I know some people do not agree with it, and that's their prerogative. So, but for the ones who do enjoy it,
I like venison. I like venison chili too.
I do too.
I'm going to see if my wife will let me make some venison chili tomorrow.
Well, Jeff, what's the verdict? Are we going to stick around?
No, I think we're going to go ahead and
call it a night.
And
I want to thank Marcus once again for manning the camera for us. We appreciate it. He has done a great, great job all year. Without him, you would not be able to get all those fine panoramic views of the happenings out here.
So we're going to go ahead and sign off. We're trying to wait around to see if we could get a final score. They're not updating it, but and you know how those last 30, the last 3 minutes, 5 minutes of a game could last 30 minutes. So we'll be posting on our Facebook page, and we'll let you know when you're going to hear from us again. So with that being said, for Marcus Fuentes, for Ryla John Fuentes, for Maury Stein, wishing Jared and Shannon all the best with their new baby. Panther football will continue.
Good night and God bless. And next time we'll be on will be Sports for Supper
Wednesday
at
night.
Sammy's Wednesday night.